I don't say your name out loud anymore, but it still lives where my thoughts begin. Every morning feels like deja vu of a life I can't step back in. I smile like I've learned to be okay, but my eyes still tell the truth I hide. There's a space inside every conversation where your voice used to sit beside mine. I pass your memory in crowded places, and strangers who don't know my past. And for a second I forget you're gone, until the moment never lasts. Some feelings don't need permission, they just stay. If missing you had a name, it would be everything I never say. Every quiet hour, every empty room, every night I break into. If missing you had a face, it would look just like my pain. Because I don't just miss you sometimes, I miss you in every way. I learned to live around the silence, like it's furniture I can't remove. It fills the gaps in every future that was supposed to include you. Even happiness feels different now, like it's borrowed and not mine. Because part of me still lives in the place where you and I align. People ask me how I've been healing. I say I'm getting by. You leave them in pieces of time. If missing you had a name, it would echo when I sleep. It would sit inside my chest and never let me breathe. It would follow every heartbeat like it never moved away. If missing you had a name, it would be the word I can't escape. Sometimes I wonder if you ever feel it too, that quiet pull between two broken truths. Or if I'm the only one still haunted by a love that didn't get to choose. If there's a place where memories gather, I hope ours still stand in line, not as something that was perfect, but something that tried. If missing you had a name, I'd whisper it into the dark, like a prayer I can't let go of, like a scar I call my heart. Even time can't erase it, even distance can't explain. 'Cause missing you isn't a moment, it's a life I still contain. And if someday you forget me completely, and my name fades out of yours, just know that I never learned how to stop missing you anymore. You didn't need to say it out loud, read it in the way you looked away. The distance grew between your words and mine, like we were running out of things to say. No argument, no final warning, just a quiet kind of letting go. You stood there like a fading signal that I could feel but couldn't hold. I still remember how the room felt heavier, the air too still to call it peace, like even the walls were listening closely to the sound of you leaving me. You didn't break my heart in pieces, you just stopped holding it. You left me with the silence, the loudest kind of pain, where every memory repeats your name, but never sounds the same. No goodbye, no explanation, just an ending I couldn't deny. You left me with the silence, and I learned how to cry without making a sound. Now I talk to empty mornings, like they might answer back for you. The world keeps moving like nothing happened, but I'm still stuck in what we knew. Your side of the bed is still untouched, like time is afraid to erase your shape. Even the clock ticks softer now, as if it knows I'm not okay. Friends tell me I should move forward, that silence doesn't mean it's wrong, but they don't hear the way it echoes every time I play our song. Some endings don't arrive with noise, they just disappear. You left me with the silence, and it follows me around in crowded rooms and busy streets. It's the only thing I've found. I search for words you never gave me, but there's nothing left to say. You left me with the silence, and it never went away. If silence has a memory, then it remembers us. Every almost, every maybe, every broken kind of trust. I replay the moments backwards, trying to find where we went wrong, but all I hear is quiet. you said everything you needed by saying nothing at the end. You left me with the silence, and I still live inside it now. It wraps around my thoughts at night and lingers in the how. No closure, no confession, just a love that disappeared. You left me with the silence, and I learned to call it fear. One day I'll forget the sound of nothing, the way goodbye can feel so loud. But until then, I'll keep on listening to the silence you left me with now. The keys still sit where you left them on the table, like you were only gone for a minute or two. The air still remembers your quiet footsteps, even when the house forgets you. I keep the lights the way you like them, glowing soft in the corners where we used to talk. But every room feels like it's holding its breath now, waiting for a door that never unlocks. Your coffee mug still carries your shadow, a shape that no one else can replace. And I swear I still hear you in the hallway, even when it's just an empty space. You didn't leave all at once, you left in everything you touched. This is the last place you called home, where your laughter still refuses to fade, where every wall remembers your voice, even though you've already walked away. I talk to the silence like it might answer, like it still knows your name somehow. You don't live here anymore, but this is still the last place you called home. The bed still folds around your missing presence, like it's trying not to forget your shape. I sleep on my side just to pretend you might come back someday late. The mirror shows a version of me that doesn't know how to move on. It's hard to accept the truth in reflections when the truth is already gone. Neighbors still ask how you've been doing. I smile like I've learned how to lie, because how life inside these walls, then left it standing still. This is the last place you called home, and I still treat it like you're here. Every shadow feels familiar, every silence pulls you near. I keep the past alive on purpose, even though it hurts to stay, because letting go means losing more than I can ever say. If you ever come back looking for us, will you recognize what's left? Or will this house feel like a stranger to the version you once left? Sometimes I imagine footsteps in the middle of the night, but it's only my memory trying to make it right. Maybe home was never walls or ceilings. Maybe it was just you, and without you, even forever feels untrue. This is the last place you called home, and I still keep it warm for you. Even though I know you won't return, even though I know we're through, every corner holds a version of a love that couldn't stay. You don't live here anymore, but I never let this home fade away. One day I'll turn off the lights for good, close the door and let it go. But until then, I'll stay with the echoes, because this place still remembers you as the last place you called home. Wake up in a time that doesn't feel like mine, where every clock is stuck on you and I. The morning light still asks about your name, like nothing here has learned to change. Your hoodie's still hanging on the back of my chair. I keep forgetting you're not coming there. Even the air in this room feels slow, like it's waiting for you to say hello. I go through the motions like I'm alright, but half of me never left that night when you said we'll be okay someday, and left before I could beg you to stay. Time keeps moving forward, but I'm still looking behind. I still live in our yesterday, where your voice still knows my name, where your hands still find my heart before everything fell apart. I still replay the moments we had like they're the only truth I've ever known. You moved into tomorrow without me, but I never left our home. doesn't feel the same at night. Every street light looks like your goodbye. Couples pass me like I'm not even there. Like love is something I no longer wear. I talk to memories when it gets too loud. They're the only ones that still come around. You live in places I can't escape. Even silence knows your face. They say I should be healing by now, but they don't know how to let you go. Some people lose love and move on fast. Others just learn to live in the afterglow. Maybe I didn't lose you all at once. Maybe I lose you every day. I still live in our yesterday, where nothing ever went away, where your goodbye never came too real. And I still know how you feel. I still reach for a future we built that never got the chance to grow. You stepped into a brand new world, but I stayed where we used to go. If I close my eyes too long, I can almost bring you back. Not the ending, just the beginning we had, where we were laughing in the kitchen, where forever felt so close, where we didn't know that love like ours could quietly turn into ghosts. Maybe I'm not stuck in the past. Maybe the past is stuck in me. I still live in our yesterday, even when the world moves on, even when the seasons change, even when you're already gone. I carry you in every heartbeat, like a song that never ends. You became a memory too alive to ever pretend. And if someday I find tomorrow, I hope it still knows your name, because I don't know who I am outside of yesterday's pain. So I stay here in the echo of a love that used to stay where you're gone, but never far away. I still live in our yesterday, and maybe part of me always will. I saw your light in someone else's smile, a different hand where mine used to belong. You didn't say it, I just understood it. Some truths arrive when everything feels wrong. You look so calm, like nothing ever broke us, like I was just a chapter you outgrew. And I stood there learning how to breathe again, in a world that no longer include you. The air felt heavy with unsaid confessions, every memory louder than the room. I wanted to reach for the past between us, but the past doesn't reach back anymore. You didn't leave me in a moment, you left me in stages I didn't notice. Somebody else holds you now where my hands used to learn your shape. Somebody else hears your voice at night while I replay what I can't escape. You found a new place to call your forever, while I'm still stuck in ours somehow. The hardest truth I'll ever carry is knowing somebody else holds you now. Your name still lives in my quiet mornings, between the coffee and the rising sun. I pretend I'm fine when people ask me, but they don't see what I've become. I learned to smile in different directions, to hide the places you still remain. But every step I take without you here feels like I'm walking further into pain. I wonder if you ever pause and think of me, not out loud, just somewhere in your mind. Or if I've already turned into a story you don't read anymore in your time. Maybe forgetting me was easier than holding on the way I did. Somebody else holds you now, and I'm learning how to let that be. But every night I still reach for you in the space where you used to be. You moved on like it was nothing, while I'm still breaking quietly somehow. The truth I never wanted to accept is somebody else holds you now. If love is supposed to stay forever, why does it learn how to leave so well? Why do some hearts get replaced so easily, while others learn to hurt and never tell? I don't blame you, not anymore. But I still miss the version of us that didn't know how this would end. Maybe in another life we don't lose each other like this. Maybe in another life I'm still the one you choose. Somebody else holds you now, and I've I see it in the way you've changed, in the distance between me and you. I loved you like you were forever, even when forever didn't last somehow. And now all I have left to hold is knowing somebody else holds you now. If I ever learn to move forward, it won't be because I forgot your face. It'll be because I learned to live in a world you no longer stay. So I'll let you go in silence, the way you left without a sound. No more chasing what we were, because somebody else holds you now. And I'm still learning how to hold myself without you around. I gave you every quiet part of me, the dreams I never dared to tell the world. You held them like they mattered for a while, until your fingers slowly let them fall. I learned your favorite way to watch the rain, the songs that made your tired eyes light up. I built a home inside your lonely heart, never knowing I was only passing through. You promised me forever without speaking, just by the way you looked into my eyes. Funny how forever can disappear without a single reason why. You never had to steal my heart, I placed it in your hands. I only asked you not to drop it. You had the heart you couldn't keep, the one that loved you while you fell asleep, the one that chose you every single day, even when you slowly walked away. I stayed when the colors started fading. You left before the sunrise reached my side. Now all that's left of us is a heartbeat searching through the silence for a love that never survived. You lost the only heart that never planned on leaving. Sometimes I still hear your voice at midnight, floating through the cracks inside these walls. I close my eyes and for a second I almost believe you'll call. Your picture smiles the way it always did, like nothing ever broke between our souls. But photographs don't tell the truth. They never show the moments love grows cold. I wonder if you're new to tomorrow ever whispers my name by mistake, or if forgetting me was easier than I could ever fake. I became the stranger inside the story I thought we'd write together. You had the heart you couldn't keep, the one that carried every shattered dream, the one that forgave 1,000 little hurts just to hear you say my name again. You were already letting go while I was still making room for forever. I never stopped believing in us. You simply stopped believing we belong together. If love had a memory, would it remember us? Would it remember how your fingers fit perfectly between mine? Would it remember the promises we buried beneath the stars? Or does love forget us the same way people do? Because I'm still here, talking to the echoes, still setting a place for you inside a heart you already left behind. You had the heart you couldn't keep, but I still carry every piece of it, every promise, every kiss, every ordinary moment that became extraordinary because you were there. I thought love meant never giving up, so I for mine, even after your voice forgot my name, even after forever turned into someone else's tomorrow. You walked away with empty hands, never realizing you left behind the only heart that would have loved you for the rest of its life. One day someone will ask why I still believe in love. I'll smile, 'cause even though you couldn't keep my heart, it never stopped keeping you. You left your sweater hanging by the door, like you'd be home before the night was through. Your coffee cup was waiting where you placed it, still believing it belonged to you. Nothing looked like it was ending, nothing warmed my heart to praise. Forever didn't shatter in a second, it quietly disappeared without a trace. I still remember every little detail, the way you looked away instead of looking at me. Some endings don't arrive with thunder, some arrive in whispers no one wants to believe. You had already packed your heart, I was still unpacking mine. It was a goodbye I never chose, a story I never wanted to close. You turned out forever into yesterday, then walked away like love could change. I was still holding on to us while you were learning how to let me go. The hardest part wasn't losing you, it was living with a goodbye I never chose. Now every street still wears your footsteps, every sunset sounds your name. Even strangers have your smile sometimes, and it tears me apart the same. I've memorized the empty spaces where your laughter used to stay. Funny how a silent house can have so much to say. People tell me love is fragile, that some hearts are never meant to last. But no one tells you what to do when your future becomes your past. I wasn't asking for forever, just one more day where you still believed in us. It was a goodbye I never chose, a chapter left without an ending. You became a stranger overnight while I was still pretending. You carried all our dreams away without turning back to see the person who was breaking right where you used to be. If love was meant to save us, why did it leave me here alone? Sometimes I imagine a world where you stay, where Sunday mornings still belong to us, where your hand still finds mine, without thinking where goodnight never became goodbye. Maybe somewhere beyond this life there's a version of us that never had to learn how to survive without each other. I hope they're happy, because we never got the chance. It was a goodbye I never chose, but somehow I carry it every day. Your absence became the language my heart learned how to speak. I still search for you in songs and dreams and crowded rooms, knowing I'll never find you there. If loving you was my greatest blessing, then losing you became my deepest scar. And if you ever wonder why my smile doesn't reach my eyes, it's because part of me never left with you. It stayed behind, waiting for a goodbye that never should have happened. The world keeps telling me to move on, but how do you move on from a future you already believed in? How do you forget the person who still feels feels like home. I never chose to lose you. I never chose to stop loving you. I only woke up one day, living with you. Always caught me smiling, like the sun could never leave my sky. I learned to hide the shaking hands, to laugh before I cried. I carried storms beneath my skin, while telling everyone I'm fine. You never noticed all the cracks running quietly through this heart of mine. I held the weight of every promise, even after yours had disappeared. I became an actor in my own life, hiding every falling tear. You saw the light inside my eyes, but never stayed long enough to watch it fade. You never saw me breaking, never heard the sound of a heart slowly falling apart without making a sound. I was drowning in your silence, smiling through the pain. You only knew the version of me that knew how to hide the rain. If you looked a little closer, you would have seen the truth. The person I was losing was me because of you. Every empty room remembers the dreams we left behind. Your shadow still lives in the corners, even after all this time. I folded every memory away, but they always found me again. Some wounds don't leave scars outside, they just learn to live beneath the skin. People ask me how I'm healing, I tell them day by day. But what I never say aloud is that part of me still waits. I kept your name inside my prayers long after you forgot mine. You never saw me breaking, only watched me bend. You never realized I was holding on to a love already at its end. I built a home from your forever while you were planning to leave. The saddest kind of heartbreak is loving someone who no longer believes. If you'd listened to my silence, you would have heard my soul begging for the love that never made me whole. I wonder if you ever think of me when the city falls asleep. If you ever hear my voice hid inside the songs we used to keep. Maybe you've already forgotten the way your chest. Maybe you've already found the happiness I kept praying for. And maybe the only one still living inside our story is me. You never saw me breaking because I loved you too much to let you see me fall. I carried every goodbye alone even before you made the call. Now every mirror shows someone trying to remember how to smile. Every sunrise feels a little colder. Every mile becomes another mile. Still, if tomorrow somehow brought you back, I'd probably open the door, not because you deserve another chance, but because my heart never learned how to stop calling your name. One day the tears will finally dry. One day your memory won't echo through these walls. But until that morning comes, I'll keep breaking in places you never saw. We sat across the table where we used to dream. Two quiet souls pretending everything was fine. The coffee turned cold between our trembling hands, while silence spoke the words we couldn't find. Your eyes looked through me like I wasn't there, as if my face belonged to someone else. I watched forever disappear so slowly, without a single cry for help. You didn't slam the door, you didn't start a fight. You simply stopped looking at me like I was the love of your life. That was the night we became strangers, standing inches apart but worlds away. Your touch felt like a memory, your smile already changed. We wore the same goodbye before a word was ever said. You walked away with all my tomorrows and left me talking to the ghost of everything we were instead. That was the night we became strangers. Now your side of the bed still keeps its shape, like it's waiting for a heart that won't return. The pictures on the wall still wear our smiles, while mine has forgotten how to work. Friends keep saying I'll be alright someday, that time can stitch together broken skin. But no one tells you how it feels when the person you still love stops letting you in. I replay every little moment, searching for the place we fell apart. Maybe love doesn't die all at once. Maybe it leaves one heartbeat at a time. That was the night we became strangers, when your forever slipped right through my hands. You said take care so softly, like I was somebody you just met. I wanted one more reason, one more chance to change your mind. But all I heard was silence, closing every door behind. If I ever meet you in another life, will you recognize these eyes? Will your heart remember the boy who loved you more than himself? Or will we pass each other like two names the wind erased? Would you smile at me without knowing you once were my whole world? Sometimes I still leave the light on, not because I think you'll come back, but because part of me never learned how to say goodbye. That was the night we became strangers, the night forever lost its name. You took the future we imagined and left me holding only rain. Now every crowded street reminds me how lonely love can be. The hardest part was never losing you, it was watching you stop choosing me. If love can hear me somewhere, tell it I gave everything. Tell it I stayed long after hope had packed its bags. Tell it my heart still whispers your name every time the stars appear. Because even after all this time, the only stranger I've ever feared is the version of you who forgot we were in love. Some nights I still save your side of the bed. Some mornings I still reach for your hand. The world calls it moving on, but my heart still calls it packed your memories into cardboard skies, left your perfume hanging in the morning light. I still hear your laughter in an empty room, like a ghost that learned my favorite tune. Every picture on the wall asks where you've gone. Every sunrise feels a little more withdrawn. I keep pretending I don't miss your name, but every heartbeat whispers it the same. If love could rewrite everything we've lost, I'd pay forever, no matter what the cost. I loved you in every lifetime, before the stars learned how to shine. If souls are written in the sky, then yours was always next to mine. Now I'm standing where forever died, holding promises the years denied. If I could live 1,000,000 lives again, I lose my heart the very same. 'Cause I loved you in every lifetime. Winter found the letters that I couldn't burn. Every page still waits for your return. People say that time can heal the deepest pain, but all it did was teach me how to hide the rain. I smile enough to fool the world outside, while pieces of me disappear each night. You're gone, but somehow you're in everything. Even silence wears your wedding ring. How do I forget the air I used to breathe? How do I stop loving someone who still lives inside of me? I loved you in every lifetime, before the world could call you mine. If heaven keeps the hearts we've known, then save a place beside your own. Every road I take still leads to you, no matter what I'm trying to do. If I could start the story from the end, I'd still choose you all over again. I loved you in every lifetime. Maybe somewhere beyond tomorrow, there's another version of our story. No last goodbye, no empty side of the bed, no tears falling into midnight. Maybe your hand still reaches for mine. Maybe your eyes never learn to cry. Maybe in another world we finally grow old together, but not this one. This is the world where you're forever, ended before mine. I loved you in every lifetime, in every dream I couldn't save, in every prayer that lost its voice, in every flower on your grave. If love survives when hearts are gone, then mine will keep your memory warm, even when the last star leaves the night, even when they speak my final goodbye. You'll be the last name on my soul. I loved you before this life. I'll love you after this one. And if forever truly waits beyond the light, find me there. Because in every lifetime, it has always been you. The world will keep turning without our story. The seasons will change, the sky will forget our names. But somewhere beyond time, beyond goodbye, beyond every broken heart,